Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Obviously, that few extra runs will matter. Now that they've decided to bat first, it's not that they won't be aware of the due. They will have seen what happened with the last few overs that India bowled, and they'll know that maybe there's a case for someone like a Rashid or a Mujeeb, if they bowl, to come up front, which is where they're not very comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll attack up front with their spinners, especially if they think there's any chance of due at all. And I think it's some of those things that what they have is the advice they have is they have really two, not mystery, but go-to spinners, in the sense that, Mujibur Rahman is somebody that very few Scottish batsmen would have seen. And Rashid, though he's not a mystery spinner in the conventional sense of the term, is just very difficult to play if you haven't played him before. I mean, these are two bowlers, the likes of whom Scotland would have never faced. And as everyone knows that it's one thing watching all the video in the world because that access is there. It's a completely different thing playing these guys, up front.
It certainly is. And what about Nabi's form, Harsha? I mean, we all look at Rashid, we look at Mujeeb being the little mystery spinner. Nabi sort of falls by the wayside when it comes to spin because it's just him ambling up and almost tossing the ball. What about his performance against West Indies in that warm-up game? 22 dot balls in a spell.
One of those dream spells. You'd only wish that came in a proper international and not in a warm-up game. But the interesting thing is that Nabi's never got a whole season or 7-8 games on the trot for a franchise in India. So we don't always realize what Nabi does in similar leagues around the world. Nabi goes he still plays in the Big Bash. Then Nabi goes and plays somewhere else, and he plays at number 4, number 5 sometimes as a batsman, and who can come and bowl his off spin in the power play. So I think he's a special player. I think he's a fantastic finisher at number 6. And then you've got the others as well. There's one other bowler. I think sometimes we can run the risk of getting carried away by Afghanistan's spin reputation, and that's Naveen ul Haq, who's done so well in the last couple of years.